thanks to you. We have a path now. Taste my...
A stunning blend of classic JRPG charm and modern enhancements, this remake absolutely shines. The revamped pixel art and 2.5D environments are breathtaking, breathing new life into every scene. Combat feels fluid and satisfying, with snappy action that keeps battles engaging from start to finish. The dual protagonist system adds great replay value, while the story delivers heartfelt moments and epic stakes. Every musical track has been beautifully reimagined, hitting all the right nostalgic notes. It's a love letter to fans and a brilliant entry point for newcomers.
Two worlds, one thing.
It wasn't the only thing that mattered to you.
The game features 8 new adventurers who go on a daring trip in the land of Solistia. Solistia is a land rich in varied cultures and flourishing enterprises. Players can choose from a variety of paths, each with its own set of skills and origins. Path actions, a novel element in the game, allows players to engage in fight with locals, obtain precious objects, and lead fellow travelers on interesting adventures. While classic game concepts such as career advancement and the break and boost system are retained, the game also incorporates novel components to enhance the gameplay experience.
The tales whose hero you become.
Trials of Mana is a 3D recreation of the iconic RPG classic that was first released in 1995 under the title Seiken Densetsu 3. This renewed tale of triumphing over Destiny's trials has been refreshed. Players can now fully immerse themselves in the beloved journey, which has been thoroughly updated with improved graphics, character voiceovers, a remastered soundtrack, an additional post-ending episode, an innovative ability system, a revamped character leveling system with a new class, and more dynamic battles. The Firebringer, a banished deity, has produced havoc, prompting the formation of an empire to safeguard humanity. After 1,000 years of fighting, the Firebringer has been defeated, resulting in a rebellion. The story follows Erpina, Taria, Balmain, and Leonard as they start on a journey to create a new future. Players can participate in events in any order or skip them entirely, affecting their individual experience. They can form a team of up to 5 talented warriors and engage in strategic turn-based warfare with a variety of 9 weapon kinds.
As the Lord of Light and Almighty God, only
Actraiser Renaissance is a 2D platformer that combines city-building simulation and 2D platforming gameplay. Players take on the roles of the Lord of Light and their angel, guiding humanity to prosperity in an evil-filled planet. The game has upgraded 2D graphics and 15 new music tracks, with an emphasis on realm acts and realm management. Players use powerful magic to overcome obstacles and fight adversaries, but realm management entails calling lightning and generating earthquakes to safeguard towns. Real-time strategic fights are critical to gaining success.
alternate between the original and rearranged.
Ronix and Elia, members of Earth's technologically advanced culture, discover a mysterious ailment in Roke, as well as the undiscovered power among humans. They get up with Roddick and his allies to find the source of the power and put it to good use. They are the generation of the undiscovered, a diverse group endowed with unusual abilities. They urge others to attain their full potential as they develop, resulting in a power revolution. Forces of evil, on the other hand, strive to destroy the undiscovered power and must engage in both physical and ideological conflict.
Engage. Will it let us? Gods, choose wisely. These answers will.
Tactics Ogre Reborn is a stunning revival of a tactical RPG classic, masterfully blending deep strategy with a gripping, mature narrative. Every decision carries weight in the battlefield and within the story. The revamped visuals and orchestrated soundtrack breathe new life into a timeless world, while quality-of-life improvements make battles smoother without losing depth. Its branching paths and moral choices create a rich tapestry of outcomes, encouraging replayability. This is more than a remaster, it's a heartfelt tribute to one of the genre's most influential masterpieces.
Your strategy, reborn and deeper than ever.
Am Setsuna is a classic JRPG game that follows Setsuna, a young lady on a mission to save her village. The game addresses themes of sacrifice, responsibility, and camaraderie, and each character has their unique background. The battle system is reminiscent of Chrono Trigger, featuring strategic turn-based combat and a unique timing-based logic. The graphics are amazing, and the game's landscapes are diverse and rich, transporting players to beautiful locations. The music complements the story's emotional tone and adds to the ambience of each scene. The plot focuses around Zidane and the Tantalus theater troupe capturing Princess Garnet, Alexandria's heir. Garnet flees the castle despite her captivity and falls in with Zidane. They travel alongside characters such as Vivi and Quina, learning about themselves, the mysteries of the crystal, and a terrible entity. The game has talents, hypnosis, and synthesis, which enable players to acquire new skills and combine objects to make them stronger. 7 game boosters, autosave, and high-definition videos and character models are also included. Set off on a mission to find the strange mana tree which appeared in a dream, only to be met with an unexpected discovery. The globe map is devoid of any markers. Throughout your adventure, you will come across unique artifacts that can be carefully placed on the map, causing towns and dungeons to appear and advance the story. Immerse yourself in the vast region of Fade-Deal, where you will meet a broad range of personalities, fight difficult beasts, and complete various tasks. The music in this remastered edition has been recreated, and you can choose between the new and original soundtracks. The 7 heroes constitute a huge threat to the Empire, and you must lead several generations of leaders in a valiant battle against them. The SaGa RPG series allows you to control a variety of characters from the Imperial lineage, each with their own strengths and limitations. As the Empire grows, you must make decisions that will mold its identity and position in history. To survive the 7 heroes' attack, you must acquire allies, form alliances, and strengthen the Empire's military and economic power.
If this be your will, this should be fun.
Step into the shoes of a traveler and appreciate their struggles and strengths. Utilize each individual's unique talents to interact with the surroundings and better your strategy throughout fight scenes. The dancer's appeal lures friends into the conflict, while the apothecary creates healing medicines and potent attacking moves. Identify enemies' vulnerabilities and use them to defeat their defenses. Accumulate boost points with each action and use them wisely to improve skills, chain attacks, or give help. Choose the path you want to take and discover the wonders that lay beyond the horizon.
Showtime!
Crisis Core Final Fantasy VII Reunion is an HD remake of the predecessor to Final Fantasy VII that includes high-definition visuals, fully spoken dialogue, and new soundtrack arrangements. The story focuses around Zack Fair, a young hero prophesied to be the world's savior who is revered by mythical people. The game provides a comprehensive experience with updated HD visuals, redesigned 3D models, and improved fighting system. Zack Fair joins his master and the legendary hero Sephiroth on a quest to solve the mystery of mass disappearances of soldier troops. The story of Lost Spear begins in the remote town of Elgarth, when a young child named Kanata awakens from a traumatic dream to find his birthplace fading before his eyes. When confronted with a terrifying entity that threatens the very essence of life, he must summon the dormant power of memory in order to retrieve what has been lost, in order to avert their world's inevitable annihilation. Kanata and his allies begin on a quest to reconstruct their reality, harnessing varied memories and masterfully changing the environment around them.
About 50 of them are inbound from the east.
The DioField Chronicle is a strategy role-playing game. It is an epic story of conflict and courage, combining fantasy, medieval, and current aspects. Players participate in intense, strategic, real-time tactical battles, employing a wide range of talents, classes, and equipment to achieve their goals. The game uses realistic diorama battle images, letting players to explore meticulously detailed depictions of DioField Island locations while improving their leadership abilities. The game demonstrates the team's commitment to producing a new strategy RPG.
wish for is to keep fighting alongside you.
The Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles Remastered Edition is an action RPG in which the crystal caravans go out to gather NieR, a rare substance required to cleanse their crystal. Players may team up with pals to defeat foes and discover new places. The game has improved 3D visuals, English voiceovers, and more gameplay choices. Party matching allows players to form online teams with friends or meet new allies. The game also has new creatures, stronger weaponry, and increased difficulty. Even veterans of the original game can appreciate new dungeon regions.
Seems a rather risky endeavor.
NieR The World Ends With You is an exciting game set in Tokyo's Shibuya neighborhood, with vibrant and rich settings that reflect the essence of contemporary Japan. The game's distinct characters, well-developed personalities, and funny conversation make players emotionally bonded to the ensemble. The story takes players on a roller coaster of mystery, intrigue, and self-discovery as they uncover the secrets of the Reaper's game. The fighting systems are masterfully constructed to find a balance between simplicity and depth, ensuring that confrontations never feel monotonous.
Make sure it doesn't.
Romancing Saga 3 is a high-definition version of the popular RPG game. Players may determine the destiny of 8 distinct characters. The game contains a variety of environments, including cities and dungeons, as well as a new dungeon with fresh challenges and rewards. The remake also includes additional narratives, which build on the original game's plot. Players may delve deeper into the world's lore, discover hidden secrets, and make decisions that define their path. The innovative game feature adds a new degree of replayability for those who have finished the game. ONINAKI is a role-playing game set in a world where the ghosts of the dead might linger in the beyond if they die with regrets. Kagachi, a member of Watchers, is responsible with relieving the spirits' burdens and resolving their conflicts so that they can pass on quietly. If they do not, they will turn into monsters and their souls will be linked to the planet. Kagachi meets the Night Devil and sets out on a journey to save the world. The plot has a one-dimensional character and unexpected events, although the final third might feel stretched out. NieR Automata is a thrilling, action-packed game in which humanity are forced to escape Earth owing to an invasion by mechanical creatures. A crew of robotic troops is assigned to combat the invaders, with the goal of discovering long-forgotten planet secrets. The game has furious fights, graphically gorgeous open environments, a gripping story, RPG elements, a pod support system, and auto mode for newbies. Players can use melee and ranged assaults, swap weapons, and dodge adversary. The game has snappy controls, agile fighting techniques, and an aesthetically pleasing open environment.
To mankind!
A strange mystery adventure takes place in Tokyo's Sumaida Ward in the late 20th century. Shogo Okiai, a prosaic salaryman, and Yoko Fukunaga investigate the local legend of the 7 enigmas of Honjo. Other investigators look into strange deaths. A high school student seeks the truth about a peer's suicide. The story concludes in a fight of intellects and hexes, complete with rich 360-degree scenery and discussions with interesting and questionable characters. To unravel the mystery, players must collect vital evidence and make strategic decisions. WitchSpring R is a role-playing game that combines storyline with a unique gaming system, including simulation, item gathering, and thrilling adventures. Players accompany Pieberry, a teenage witch fleeing a witch hunt, on a treacherous trip. The game's unusual features encourage deep engagement as players collect objects, brew potions, and interact with a variety of characters. The game is easy to learn and rewarding, making it suitable for both experienced players and beginners. Join Pieberry, a teenage witch fleeing a witch hunt, goes on an incredible voyage of thrill and discovery. Kiba, a loyal ninja, is falsely accused of murdering his clan chief and forced to escape. He finds himself transported to a distant future, motivated by a desire for revenge. In a cyberpunk world, Kiba must traverse a mysterious coalition of ninjas and soldiers while facing overwhelming odds. Hanzo's Hot Sushi, a one-of-a-kind restaurant, provides Kiba with sophisticated cybernetics and a refuge to help him improve his powers. Kiba must battle against a variety of opponents throughout the game, including ninjas, samurai, military AI, and futuristic robotic weaponry, in order to win. Blade Jumper is a 2D action platformer set in 2045 Seoul, in which players climb a tower loaded with obstacles utilizing a basic jumping mechanism. Kukuru Tower is a haven for the wealthy 1% of inhabitants. The totalitarian unreality business rules Seoul and sells addicting Kukuru candies. Ground Z, a resistance group, requires players to break unreality's control, and players must travel through varied adversary designs and sophisticated stage layouts, meeting a wide range of personalities and uncovering tales. Rage of the Dragons Neo is a 2D game with refined gameplay, compelling characters, and a dual combat system that requires strategy and accuracy, with every choice determining success or failure. The game focuses on tag team fighting, allowing players to control two characters and effortlessly switch between them during fights. The dual combat system lets players create devastating combos and strategies. The game includes a broad pool of combatants with unique styles, backstories, and skills. The game has arcade mode, versus mode, training mode, and dragon challenge mode. Planetiles is a city-building game in which players create various dwellings on faraway planets while fulfilling objectives and collecting prizes through tile placement. They may build lush woods or eye-catching oasis habitats, each with its own set of advantages. As they cultivate biomes, resources for building increase, and players can restore tile reserves to increase their influence. With 3 planet sizes and no fixed endgame, players may freely explore and modify biomes. Tile placements provide unique skills. Mists of Noyah is an exciting survival game that includes RPG features. Players must rescue survivors from a destroyed fort and repair it in order to prepare for conflict. They must gather resources during the day and build defensive towers in the dark. The game has 5 distinct heroes and a leveling system with tasks and friends. It includes more than 10 biomes, a dynamic day-night cycle, dungeons, and tower defense events. Players can customize and craft items, as well as farm, build, and hunt monsters and bosses. Mars 2120 is a dynamic Metroidvania game in which players take on the role of Sergeant Anna 13 Charlotte and explore the Mars colony utilizing elemental skills. In the 22nd century, the United Nations is tasked with investigating a distress signal from Mars. When gamers arrive, they face a more grim reality. They must explore numerous landscapes, discover elemental powers, and use them to defeat deadly foes. In this immersive, combat-centric action adventure, the goal is to uncover the colony's mysterious fate and navigate through the chaos. Musashi vs. Cthulhu is an action game in which players take on the role of Musashi, a great warrior from feudal Japan who faces off against merciless monsters. The game is fast-paced, requiring precision and quick reactions. To win, players must exploit the flaws of their opponents. The game also allows users to compete against friends and master 5 distinct opponents, competing on weekly, monthly, and all-time leaderboards. Participants can demonstrate who is the strongest in the war for domination.
Now it is time to add your own.
Hogwarts Legacy is an immersive RPG set in the 18th century environment of Hogwarts, where players may direct the action and create their own quest in the wizarding world. Explore the vast world of Hogwarts, Hogsmeade, the Forbidden Forest, and the surrounding overland area, learning spells, brewing potions, growing plants, and caring for magical creatures. As you progress, you'll be assigned to a home, form connections, and learn new talents in order to become the ideal witch or wizard.
The journey ahead.
Koumajou Remilia 2 Strangers Requiem is the sequel to the famous side-scrolling action game Koumajou Remilia, Scarlet Symphony. It features characters from the Touhou project. The game has a striking and dark style, with updated HD visuals, fully spoken characters, and extra content. The protagonist sets out to discover Remilia, the mistress of the Scarlet Devil Mansion, and learn more about the elusive spring. The game features a unique combination of storyline and gameplay, with players battling swarms of foes and encountering familiar boss characters from the Touhou project.
In joyous prosperity.
For thousands of years, Liu Kang, the Keeper of Time, has built his own universe, but destiny is threatened by events that were assumed to be forgotten. Shang Tsung, an unexpected character, challenges his ultimate authority. General Shao is preparing for the Mortal Kombat tournament, while Kung Lao and Raiden stay on Earthrealm. Old characters are given new roles in Liu Kang's new period, with new identities and odd relationships created. Grandmaster Bai Han leads the Lin Kuei, while Kuai Liang plays the role of Scorpion. The unsettling horror saga returns with a new story set in an eerily similar world. The spooky oral design and dimly lit locales set the stage for horrible apparitions. Players may customize their character's appearance by changing their hairdo, hair color, clothing, and accessories. They must use a flashlight to discover buried facts and phantoms, listen to their heartbeat to detect spirits, and apply a novel method to avoid evil stares by closing their eyes. This new version provides a unique experience for both new and returning fans. El Shaddai Ascension of the Metatron is a breathtakingly bizarre action game that seems like you're exploring a live picture. Its ever-changing graphic style, ranging from surreal landscapes to abstract universes, makes every moment visually captivating. The fighting is straightforward yet flowing, with a rhythmic grace that makes conflicts feel almost lyrical. The plot, based on biblical apocrypha, is fascinating and thought-provoking. While unorthodox, its powerful creative vision sets it apart. If you enjoy sleek action games with a distinct flair, this remake is a must-have. You, a young girl with a desire of becoming a renowned hero, goes on an epic journey with the enigmatic Cruel King. They fight powerful opponents such as dragons and sorcerers, who each display their own strengths and limitations. Along the way, they discover horrific truths about the Dragon King's background, compelling them to confront their own past. These hardships teach them the true meaning of friendship, bravery, and the value of addressing one's history. The novel transports readers to a world of enchantment and wonder. Thanks everyone for watching. If you liked any one of these games, give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Hope to see you on the next one. And stay awesome!
Come